On the pole, AJ Godsey. Second, Brandon Springer. Third is Eric Stoy. Fourth is Jeff Hinkle. Fifth is Jason Rome. Sixth is Bill Percy. Seventh is DJ Kinner. Eighth is Jared Heasley. Ninth, Mark Dantuma. 10th, Mike Smith. 11th, William Mann Jr. 12th, Topher Baltimore. 13th, Jeff Zappa. 14th, John Schmidt. 15th, Jimmy Johnson. 16th, David Garman Jr. 17th, Gerald Poole. 18th, Larry Ashby. 19th, Chris Parker. And 20th, Joseph Smith. And rounding out the field, 21st and final position is Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel. All right. We are almost set to get this underway. This is a very, from what I know from driving in the Cup cars, turn 1 and 2 isn't terrible, but 3 and 4, there's like a bump right in like the lower to middle of the track, the bottom groove to the little bit in the middle, and you either want to stay all the way below that or above it. If you catch that bump, like you're gonna think you want to run that line because it's gonna make sense, but there's a terrible bump. If you run right in the racing groove, you're gonna catch that bump and you will go around very quickly. So you either want to run completely below it or a little bit above it to not clip that. So, all right, let's get on the. Yep. Looks like the lights are out on the pace truck. We should be going green off of turn 4 here. Oh, Brandon getting right up on the door, AJ. Okay, oh, they're roughing it up already. That's not going to go well at the office tomorrow. AJ Godsey, Brandon Springer, and Eric Stoy all work together. That's why I say that. All right, we're green for the first lap. Everybody's playing nice. That's always good. AJ jumping out to a bit of a gap. Brandon Springer going to follow in, not too far behind. Again, this is one of those tracks. I heard fuel, not so bad. You can almost do it, especially with cautions, you can almost do it without even having to stop for fuel. But you're definitely going to want tires for sure. Corey Hirrigus, go get him, Mike Smith. Thanks for dropping in here, Corey, and checking this out. Appreciate it. All right, let's see if we... Jeff Hinkle up to 4th here. Everybody's playing nice. See, I tell you it's going to be caution riddled, and here we are, 4 laps, no caution. So that's great. Everybody's being respectful. And
caution,
we got the 29 of the Manslammer around.
Save us a little here. Nice and smooth. Cool your tires off. Get your fans on.
See what happened there. It's like he just kind of got the wall a little bit there. Oh, the 56 Jeff Zappa just kind of came up with just a little bit. Kind of drifted high a little bit. It looks like the truck doesn't look too bad, so I think he'll be all right. He shouldn't really even have to use a fast repair for that. I think he'll be all right with that. So again, like I was saying with the fuel, that's not really going to be an issue. So when you're going to want the tires. Now, when they come in to get those tires, that is the question. You're going to definitely want to do it on cautions for sure, because this track is very small. And under green, you'll probably go 2, almost 3 laps down to take on full fuel and tires. So that's where the strategy will come in, deciding when to take that, because I mean, we should have enough cautions where you should be able to do that, but timing that correctly where you don't want to get caught out where everybody else comes in and takes it under caution, and then you don't, waiting for the next one, and then the next one don't come, and now you're having to pit under green. So that's the tricky part with this track. Biggest movers of the race so far, you got Joseph Smith. He's up 4 spots from where he started. Chris Parker's also up 4 spots. Gerald Poole is up 3. Jeff Zappa is up 3. Those are your biggest movers. Your biggest loser, obviously, the Manslammer, who was involved in that wreck. So he's down 10 from where he started. But like I said, the damage is not terrible on that one. I wouldn't even waste a fast repair yet on that. It didn't look too bad. Just track position's all we really lost there. Looks like lights are out. We're doubling up here. Be getting ready to go back green flag racing here. See if AJ and Brandon play nice on this restart. He's gonna run him tight on the door again. All right. Oh, he gives a little more room that time. Oh, not a great start for Brandon on that one. Eric Stoy might get under him here. But the outside gets a good run off, so maybe he might. Oh, he's hanging tough there. Brandon not giving it up yet. Got to be so careful when you're on the bottom that you don't catch that bump. So Eric's gonna. Oh no, they're gonna go still side by side. Oh, they're getting real close. Oh, Brandon scraping the wall a little bit. That shouldn't affect it. Bill Percy is closing in on these two, staying side by side. So, fortunately, this track is just barely good enough to go too wide. You're not really going to be able to do nothing until they sort that out. Looks like Brandon going to prevail here. Oh, Eric's still going to throw it. Oh, he clips the apron. Eric Stoy clips the apron. Almost gets into the left for a quarter panel. Brandon Springer. Like they get through it. No harm, no foul. AJ, they're closing in on him. Got Bill Percy back here. Looks like he's getting roughed up.
It did look like Bill Percy almost got into DJ there for a moment.
Dougie, is that you?
That is me.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm good. I just thought I'd drop in because Wilkesboro is definitely one of... Oh, we've got a spin at the back of the field. Somebody was sideways, but everybody held on to it.
Looks like Mike Smith might have went off here. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Looks like Chris Parker got into Mike Smith. Mike Smith locked it up, barely hit the inside wall. He should be good there. No caution.
Wilkesboro is one of my favorite tracks for stuff like that. You can get a car completely sideways here and still manage to save the car.
I totally agree. This is... I also love running the track. It's also a blast to watch, but I have so much fun running this track. I can't wait to do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. With a big field out here like we have in the trucks tonight, man, the cup race tomorrow night ought to be awesome. Plus the low downforce cars here, that's going to make things extremely exciting.
You know, it's funny. I was talking to AJ, and he said, because usually the trucks have a tighter setup than the cup cars, he said in practice for this race that the trucks are actually looser than the cars for some reason, which is I thought was strange.
I know with the recent updates, tire model changes, and they adjusted setups again, and I think one of the key complaints over the last season with the newest tire model is that the trucks have been tighter, both here and in a lot of other short tracks. They've been just too tight. You're dialing brake bias all the way back, and then suddenly, you know, you're snapping around on corner entry. So they've made the adjustments, and when they've got a guy like Dale Earnhardt Jr. helping build setups now, you're going to get a better setup, and you're going to get something better.
Well, that's awesome. I didn't realize he was building the setups for him. I know he has a big hand in the iRacing community, but I didn't realize he was doing all that.
He's now involved since he took an official job at, oh, wow.
Garmin.
Yeah,
Garmin.
Yep. Good old Garmin. Yeah, since he took a top position at iRacing, he's involved with not only the development of the cars, but when they put out a setup, he helps test the setups now as well. He's got a lot more involvement, and that's definitely going to make for some, as time goes on, it's going to make for some very, very awesome setups and a lot better. And of course, the iRacing community has come together there's several setup shops now contributing to iRacing based setups, so that's going to help as well. I think we'll see over the next 6 to 8 months as things update. I think we'll see a lot better better handling cars at some of these tracks. We've got a car in the wall.
I think Zappa's in the wall.
Caution, caution.
Zappa hard into the wall.
Let's see if I can get it up here. Looks like he was on the inside of Garmy. Looks like he just gets loose off turn 4 there.
Yeah, it's really tricky coming off turn 4 here, just because if you get in the gas too hard or do anything wrong, it's slick there anyway, but you get on the gas too hard, it spins that back tire, and just the way the truck, any vehicle is pointed because it's downhill and you're coming off the little bit of banking that there is, the left rear can kind of get cocked up, you get all that power to the right rear, and it can turn you around very, very easily.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, I was talking to AJ about this. There's a bump like right in the middle of 3 and 4, so you either need to stay below it or above it. If you stay right on with that, you're going around quick.
There definitely is. This is an older track, and fortunately they were able to scan it as is, and yeah, they were able to kind of smooth out the rough edges where grass had grown and whatnot, but they still kept the integrity of the track, and that integrity means that the bumps that were there back in '94, they're still there, and they can definitely upset the car really easy if you're not careful.
It's like we got the man-slammer on pit road. Chose not to fix that damage there. I think somebody else came down as well. It might have been Jason Rome.
Yeah, Jason came down, William came down, and that was about it. I'm surprised. It looks like William might have gotten a little bit of repair done, but not a ton, just enough. Because the pit road here is so short, you cannot stay down there for repairs for very long.
No, you'll go a lap down. Harley Barletta jumping in the chat says, "Crush him, AJ." Thanks, Harley, for jumping in here. And AJ's doing just that right now.
"21 cars all still on the lead lap. They're 23, 24 laps in. Had it not been for 2 cautions, I guarantee you we'd start seeing some cars a couple laps down. But surprised to see everybody managing to maintain the lead lap so far.
Yeah, it's and that's what I was saying in the broadcast too. Like it's a balance, like knowing when to come in and take those tires, because you definitely don't want to do it under green. So you want to you want to judge when that caution is, you know what I mean? But if everybody else comes down and takes them on that caution, you're like, "Oh, I'll get them on the next caution," and then you don't get that next caution, you're pretty much done.
Yeah, we've seen that play out countless times. Strategy here is key, but you know, you've got to be careful with it, because like you said, the second you think, "Oh, we'll have another quick caution," Wilkesboro will go green for a very, very long time. We saw a couple of guys get loose already and managed to save the car, so there's no telling what could happen here, and strategy is definitely a roll of the dice.
For sure. I was talking with the guys before this, and I said, so when's your first caution coming? And they all said lap 1, and then don't they go 4 or 5 laps green?
That is always a safe bet on a short track. We're gonna get a wreck on lap 1, and then you almost never do.
Yep. We are going back green here. AJ Godsey
flag.
gonna lead him back.
Looks like AJ timed that restart perfectly. You saw Eric. You can see the nose rear up on these things here, and more than most places. And AJ just gets on the gas so much smoother, so much quicker. He pulls away immediately.
Well, and of course, in true typical AJ style, when I was in the chat, he was struggling like always. You know how that goes.
Of course, AJ's struggling.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we got a caution. Looks like Jimmy Johnson has crashed here. See if I can get that up. Ooh, looks like Parker maybe got into him there. Yeah, a little tap in the rear. Oh, and Jason Rome caught a little bit of it too.
Ouch. Yeah. Jason, he's been putting in a heck of an effort this season to really improve, step up his game, and it seems like every time he starts moving forward, he gets a little bit of bad luck, and it's shown no more so than in the trucks. His luck in Cup Series has been pretty good, but in trucks, yeah, it's been rough. It looks like Hinkle's on pit road.
Oh, Jason is smoking right now. Get Hinkle. Is he on pit? Oh. Yeah, Jason's
Nope.
definitely smoking. Yeah, Jeff Hinkle's still out there. Again,
Jared Heasley's on pit road.
yeah, this is kind of that time. If Heasley, I like that move. 30 laps, come get it. Because if this does go green from here, he's going to be in the catbird seat.
He definitely will. I'm surprised we didn't see any more. It looked like, I was surprised when it alerted that Hinkle was on pit road. Obviously, he wasn't, but Hinkle's the guy that you expect to stay out forever and ever and ever and still be faster than everybody else on old tires. So, but I really like Jared's strategy as well. Hopefully, Jason stopped and got some tires while he was in there. Those two guys really would be in a great position here.
Yeah, it does look like Jason got a fresh truck. Yeah, well, I guess he had to. That bad boy was smoking, so.
It looks like Jared, Jason, and Jimmy Johnson, all three got 4 tires on this stop. So those 3 guys, as long as they can keep the truck clean for a while, here in about 10 laps, they'll start moving through the field rather quickly.
Oh yeah, those tires will show up very quickly. Bill Percy, is that Bill Percy up at 4th spot here?
It is Bill up at 4th spot. Given the bad, he's had some really great runs that towards the end of a race, he just gets, something goes wrong lately, but he's had a top 5 truck and a top 5 cup car a lot of weeks here recently. From when he started in BRR to now, the improvement has been dramatic. Oh
yeah, for sure. I mean, I've noticed it a ton. Nicole as well. Nicole has made huge strides from even when I started. I noticed a huge difference in her driving as well.
Definitely, that is what she said.
Green flag.
Oh, AJ gets a good jump on Eric Stoy there.
And look who's up to 8th now, the man with the terrible, terrible luck every week. And every car he gets in, Topher's up to 8th.
Topher! He's finally getting it in here. His luck's changing.
He's up there racing side by side with Garmy. Gets a little high through 3 and 4, but man, he's got having a good run here tonight.
He sure is, and he deserves it too, man. He does. He has the worst luck I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to see him up there because there for a while he was just like, I'm just here till I get wrecked out. And I mean, it was the opinion he took in every race, but it's good to see him back up there battling as it gets a little sketchy mid-pack. The first 3 are single file, but man, look, mid-pack, it's getting a little crazy out there.
Yeah, Springer, Hinkle, Dantuma, Kinner, Garmy, Topher, they're like 2 wide, 3 rows deep.
And here, it's going to come down to who is conserving the best and getting the really like Topher's run off the turn. He gets he loses a little bit in the middle, but gets a massive run off the top here. It's really ideal to get the to be able to run the high line through 1 and 2, and then a mid to low line through 3 and 4. But I don't know how he's making that high line work in 3 and 4, but he is flying.
He is flying. He's about to pounce on Mark Dantuma here. As Jeff Hinkle must get some kind of sideways there. Mark Dantuma has to get on the brakes.
And look at Topher go. Awesome to see him back up in the fight again. It's been a while. Caution.
Caution. Jared Heasley. Oh, no.
Okay. That hurts considering he just got 4 fresh tires and was already starting to make his way through the field. Oh, he gets a little help from, looks like Jason Rome.
Hold on, apparently I did. There we go, now I got it.
And Nicole Creasel gets collected. She manages to get up into the wall, but gets it turned around. So she's got a little right side damage, but not a lot. Doesn't look like Jared took a lot. Just one of those racing deals where looked like Jason was getting a massive run down into the turn, and Jared wasn't pushing quite as hard.
Nicole locked it up. She made 0 contact. Huge shout out to her. She got on the binders and locked it up and spun it, but no contact. Everybody coming down pit road here, it looks like.
Now the question becomes those guys that have already pitted, are they going to stay out and take advantage here because that's only been a few laps ago?
I think, yeah, the Manslammer stayed out, Jason Rome stayed out, Jimmy Johnson stayed out. He was your one that pitted with Jason and Jared, so he stayed out. He's up to 3rd.
Looks like John Schmidt, Joseph Smith, Zappa, Jared, Nicole all staying out as well. So the track position may play out just a little bit. We might actually see a little bit of a stack up after the restart just because these guys are on the older tires. Some of these drivers have not been on pit road yet. Looks like Joseph Smith is coming down though.
Cole Creasel's up 14 spots from where she started. The Manslammer's up 10. Jimmy Johnson's up 12, and John Schmidt's up 10. While we're on the Topher topic, he was beating himself up last week in the trucks. I didn't see what happened. I just saw him venting in chat, and apparently it was an error on his own end, but he literally wrecked on the pace lap. And he was about to he was done with life. He goes, fuck this game, I'm done. And he's back and having a good run, so that's good to see.
That is awesome.
So the first one, okay, so AJ did get out first on those. So he's fresh tires, looks like is 7th, 8th, something like that. But they're not, I mean, they're still fresh, but what, the other guys have only, what, two green flag laps on their tires, if that.
Yeah, something like that. It's not very many, so they're still in really, really good shape. In fact, they might be in a little bit better shape just because they've got a little bit of heat in those tires, a little bit more grip, and they'll have the first couple laps they'll be able to do something as it goes green.
Jason got to get a good start. Jason's getting a good start on the Manslammer there from 2nd position. He's working that outside groove just like something happened, huh?
No, the way Jason sent it down into turn 3, man, that was an impressive run, and I think Jason got credit for leading that lap too. As he's going to clear William. No, he's not. William's fighting back. A little squirrely off too, but man, these two are going at it.
Now he's got him, I think.
It's going to be close. No, William comes back. Talk about a close call there.
They are getting after it. AJ's up to 5th on those tires. I hear stuff being banged around, but I don't see it. Jared's got a little kink in the rear spoiler there, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad. Still running in 4th.
Generally, because most races here, you would see that most of the trucks would have the back bumper pretty well beat in, and it's not going to make too big of an effect, but it might slow him down a little bit if it's, depending on if it's hurting his aero or helping, and it looks like the way it is right now, could actually be helping a little bit of rear downforce, but not a lot of downforce usage here, so it's kind of a toss-up if it's going to do any good.
AJ up to 4th there. He's coming quick on them tires.
He's struggling.
Yeah, of course.
Boy, I wish I struggled as much as AJ.
I know, right? Man.
AJ's already looking under Jim for 3rd, and looks like he might actually pull it off.
John Smith spinning.
Caution's out. Talk me through
Caution
your
is
lap
out.
one time real quick.
Oh, looks like Eric Stoy got caught in it. Bill Percy was in it, I think.
Oh,
Bill
Topher.
got into it, yeah. And let's see where John's at. Topher crashed here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, looks like the 34 got into John Schmidt there. I'll have to look at that. What did
looks
happen?
like it might have started with Topher spinning off turn 4.
I see, he just did that. But I thought I saw John Schmidt. The 34 hit John Schmidt, but I'm not seeing it on my thing. Topher smoking. We shouldn't have talked about him. Gosh darn it.
No. Every time I talk about Nicole, I've stopped talking about Nicole's good runs because every time I do, something goes wrong.
No, you shouldn't have.
Topher joins us in the move.
Buddy, we were just saying how well you were doing. Gosh darn it.
And now he will blame us forever.
This one was self-induced. I did this to myself.
Well, the good thing is you can get that fast repair and go get after it again. Oh, looks like John Schmidt hit the pit wall there, the spider. Okay. Jason Rome, the leader right now. Manslammer second. Jimmy Johnson is third. AJ Godsey fourth. Bill Percy is fifth. Jared Heasley sixth. Jeff Hinkle seventh. Mark Dantuma is eighth. EJ Kinner is ninth. Brandon Springer is 10th. David Garman Jr. is 11th. Gerald Poole is 12th. Chris Parker 13th. Larry Ashby 14th. Joseph Smith is 15th. Mike Smith 16th. 17th Zappa. Topher 19th or 18th. And Nicole Crease. John Schmidt is out in 21st.
Good to see Mike Smith back on track as well after his prolonged absence due to his move, and obviously being an Army vet himself, he is running the Army paint scheme tonight.
Yeah, wasn't he was running out of didn't he bring his rig to the hotel? I think I remember that.
Yeah, he ran it out of a hotel a couple of times. I can tell you from experience. Yeah, I can tell you from experience, the technical difficulty of just getting iRacing to work in a hotel on their Wi-Fi is a bit tricky. So props to him for getting that pulled off.
Hell, it's tricky getting it to work on my own Wi-Fi if I wanted to. We're getting ready to go back green here. Green. Jason Rome gonna lead him down, gets a nice jump.
I'm beginning to wonder, just based on Jason's run tonight, I mean, we've seen him just drive so much deeper into the corners than everybody else. I guarantee you he's got his brake bias backed way the heck up, but his runs into the corner, I think he's got, might have the truck to beat here tonight.
Somebody got a round up here, 34.
Caution.
Looks like
Ashby.
Thanos.
Tell me what you got.
Gerald, oh yeah, you're right, Gerald Poole.
Looks like the 19 spun right in front of Thanos. He got on the binders, and the car behind him just didn't have time to react.
What was that? That looks like it was Zappa.
Yep. It all started with the 19. Looks like a few of these guys might have the brake bias way back, and just anticipating it having a bit more grip and just didn't have it.
Got lap 56 of 120. I knew I should have went to the bathroom before the start of this. Of the people that pitted, AJ's made his way back to where he needs to be. Eric Stoy and Brandon Springer's back up to 10th, but those two have not moved through the field quite as fast as what AJ did.
Yeah, but short tracking is what AJ does, so
correct.
A lot of guys are going to struggle to come through the field quite as quickly as AJ does, but
looks like Jeff Zappa getting, was he Lucky Dog?
I believe so.
Okay. Show me Nicole crash. That can't be.
No, it looks like she had to stop on the back.
Oh, okay.
They several cars got slowed down right in front of her, and while she was slowing down, the car in front of her just locked them up. So.
Yep, I got John Schmidt, Nicole, and Chris Parker crashed. All right.
Well, Richie, great job. I'm going to go put my legs back up, which is why I'm not racing tonight, but I wanted to drop in and say hello. Thanks for letting me join you in the booth, buddy.
10-4, you're welcome anytime, brother. Thanks for coming in and helping me get through part of this, and I can't wait for you to broadcast this bad boy tomorrow. So
I better see you in Victory Lane tomorrow night.
I don't know about that, but we'll try. We'll give it the best shot.
All right, buddy. Good luck, man.
All right, thanks. All right, okay, I'll reset the field for you here. Actually, we'll let this play out because we are about to go back to green. Flag racing. When we do, it'll be 60 of 120. We'll be halfway. Your leader is Jason Rome. Second, Manslammer. Jimmy Johnson third. AJ Godsey fourth. We'll let this play out here.
Green flag.
Oh, Jason. I don't know what happened to Jason. He's on the inside. He did not get going there. Don't know. That's going to put the man slammer to first. AJ Gotze, using those tires, is in third place. Jimmy Johnson going to drive it in deep. Has to get on the binders so we don't get up into the man slammer. AJ's going to get to the outside of Jimmy Johnson here. Oh, Jimmy's going to cut AJ's nose off. AJ won't be happy about that. Bill Percy going to get under AJ. Oh, AJ coming back on the outside of Jimmy Johnson. I think he was very happy with that move.
Caution.
Caution is out.
Okay, quickly tell me what you think you had there.
Thanos has crashed again. Nicole Creasel, I think, has crashed. Oh no, it looks like Jason just locks the brakes up, gets in there hot. Gets in Thanos. Not sure what happened to Nicole. Let's take a look at that. Gonna say nowhere to go, just kind of got up. Again, she locks it up, zero contact. Good job, Nicole. That's an outstanding job on her part there. I can't believe she got it. That's twice now she's gotten it locked up and kept out of secondary contact. So shout out to her. She's on the wheel today. And it looks like she's saving that last fast repair. No point in using it yet because I have a feeling we're not done doing what we're doing here. I don't quite remember, but I think the longest run we had was the 4 laps to open it. They were playing real nice. Now they're just kind of, it's getting deeper into the run too. So, and we do have altering tire strategies going on here. So, that's part of it too, is managing when, somebody's on freshies and you got people in front that might be on a little older tires, and also, everybody has different braking points and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot to manage to, get it right, make sure you don't get into the back of somebody, or and plus just racing the track in general isn't easy. So let's give you a full field rundown here. In first position we got the man slammer. Second is Jimmy Johnson. Third is AJ Gotze. Fourth is Mr. Bill Percy. Fifth is Jared Heasley. Sixth is Mr. Hinkle. Seventh is Mark Dantuma. Eighth is DJ Kinner. Brandon Springer is 9th. David Garman Jr. is 10th. Larry Ashby is 11th. Chris Parker is back to 12th. Eric Stoy is 13th. Mike Smith 14th. Jason Rome 15th. Jeff Zappa got his lap back on the last caution. He's 16th. Gerald Poole is 17th. Topher Baltimore 18th. John Schmidt 19th. Nicole Creasel 20th. And Joseph Smith is out 21st. So that's your full field rundown. We are doubled up here, getting ready to go back green.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Oh, looks like Jimmy Johnson's into the wall. He had some wheel spin. Looks like everybody's able to avoid him. AJ Gotze going to the lead. He's on the inside. Oh, I don't know if he got that or not. If he was scored ahead on the when the caution came out. But it looks like Jeff Hinkle has crashed Thanos. All right, let's take a look here what we got. I think it all stemmed from, oh, it looks like Mark Dantuma got in to the side of Jeff Hinkle a little bit there. And then Brandon Springer clips Jeff Hinkle, sends him around, and Thanos just has nowhere to go. Let's take a look at that from Brandon's car if we can. At Brandon. He's on board Brandon. Oh, it just clips him a little bit. We're gonna ride on board on this next restart. We're gonna ride on board with somebody. Maybe we'll pick something mid-pack, like thinking like David Garman Larry Ashby, somewhere around there. And let you see what it's like to restart from the Hornet's Nest in the middle. Looks like Jason Rome on pit road. Jimmy Johnson, obviously on pit road. He got the wall. Thanos, pit road. Hinkle, obviously pit road. I'm sure they're coming for 4 freshies, some fuel, and probably use that fast repair. Like we are doubled up here. We're 71 out of 120. AJ Gotze, your leader, it looks like he was ahead when the caution came out. So again, you're going to have that everybody trying to guess now because you're getting towards the end of the race. You want to try to hit that right where you can grab the last set of tires. Again, I think we only have 3 or 4 for this race. So you have to decide when to take that last set. AJ Gotze leading them down. He's going to get a nice jump on the outside there. Jared Heasley up to 2nd. Let's ride with Garmy here. Looks like Bill Percy and DJ Kinner get a little tight there. No harm, no foul. They get off each other. What Zappa sees. Or further back in the pack. Oh, it looks like Bill Percy and as you can see, Bill Percy up and Mark Dantuma get into it. Looks like Garmy involved. Oh boy, Springer. Hell of a job by Eric Stoy navigating through that. Gosh darn it. That was a heck of a wreck avoidance there. We almost got a ride on board with that. But let's go back and check some of this out here. All right, we got Hinkle's version of it. Looks like Thanos is involved again. Nope, sorry. That is the wrong one. Not able to get it, but anyway. That was quite a pile up. I think maybe, I don't know if you come down and get those tires now or not. I just feel like now you're getting down to the end. So you're going to have a lot of craziness. People not where they want to be position-wise, so they're going to start taking a lot more risks. So again, timing it to come down and get that last set of tires. I think AJ has a set left, but timing is crucial for that. You know, because come down and get it would, you know, yeah, it's still a little too early. 77 out of 120. Long way on those tires. I would say if we get a caution around like lap, I don't know, 90, 95-ish, I would say maybe come down and get it there. You should be good to the end. Eric Stoy back up to 4th spot there. So he's made his way back up. Looks like he was just kind of biding his time. Let's see if we can give you your full field rundown. First place, AJ Gotze. Jared Heasley back up to 2nd spot there. Manslammer is in 3rd. Chris Parker back up to 4th. 15 spots from where he started. Eric Stoy's up to 5th. Jeff Zappa, shout out to Zappa, up 7 spots to 6th. Mike Smith is up to 7th. Jason Rome back up to 8th. So he's made a good recovery. John Schmidt is 9th. Topher made a good recovery, and that's all I'm saying. He's up to 10th. Bill Percy's 11th. Larry Ashby is 12th. DJ Kinner 13th. Mr. Springer is 14th. He was just involved in that. Mark Dantuma also involved in that in 15th. Nicole, that's what she said. Kriesel hanging in there, 5 spots up in 16th. Garmy is back in 17th. Hinkle is 18th. Jimmy Johnson is 19th. Gerald Poole looks like he's off the track in 20th, and Joseph Smith is 21st, also off the track. So we are doubled up here. See if Jared has anything for AJ here, if he can get a good launch on the inside there. Looks like AJ has chosen the outside.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. AJ gonna get a good jump. Jared's kind of stacking it up there a little bit. Now he gets going. Oh, it looks like
Caution,
56 of Zappa
Fuck
gets
is the
turned.
goddamn caution port.
Topher is involved in it.
10-4.
Let's see what happened there. Kind of a stack up. Oh, Topher just nowhere to go. Ah, 34 gets in it. Brandon Springer's in it. Oh, man. This is what Brandon Springer saw. It just happened so quick, there's just nothing you can do. Got into 34. Topher does a little wheelie there in front. Looks like Jeff Hinkle able to avoid damage there to 39, and Jimmy Johnson spins it down to the infield. So it's getting crazy as of late here. We are 82 deep out of 120. Yeah, I'm sorry, Thanos. That was crazy, man. You just got in a few there, not of your own doing. Just a little bit of bad luck. But you were having a good run up to that point. Shame that happened. I think you need to go about another 10 to 15 laps here before you can come get that last set of tires. And be all right. Jason Rome, quietly working his way back up there. He's in the 6th position here. John Schmidt, 8th. Bill Percy's had a solid day. He's back in 9th. He's been running really good the whole race, though. Have to give him credit on that. He's been really driving his butt off on this one. Truck looks good. You know, kind of right where you need to be to maybe go out there and try to get a win here at the end. I have a feeling there's going to be a few more cautions, so best thing you can do is just try to avoid avoid it the best you can and pick your way back up through the field as they start spinning and wrecking and all that good stuff. Looks like Topher is 16th, still on pit road. He's probably out of a faster pit. Not going to be happy. Yeah. Jeff Hinkle, he's back on track. Truck looks good. Oh, is he coming down? Truck looks good. I just think he might be a lap down. Chris Parker, give a shout out to Chris Parker. He is up 17 spots from where he qualified. So that is a heck of a day so far. We'll see if he can hang in there and give AJ a run for his money here. AJ's truck is very clean. Chris has a little slight damage, but let's see if we can. AJ gets a good jump. Looks like everybody else got a decent start too. No wheel spinach. Is Parker gonna try to complete the pass uneasily on the outside? He will do so. Eric Stoy is in 5th. Make that 4th. Eric Stoy's coming. Oh, it looks like Jason Rome clipped the inside. He clipped the apron. Jason Rome clipped the apron there. That's a shame. Shot him right back up in the traffic. Oh, he got loose on entry. clipped the apron, you can see it bounce, and then got into Bill Percy, and it looks like John Schmidt. Let's see if we can ride on board with John Schmidt. See how that looked. Ah, just nowhere to go. He also does a wheelie. Let's see what that looked like. Let's see what exactly happened to Mr. Rome. Yeah, he got super loose. That thing was gone. And then he clips the apron. Shame, he was having a good run there. All right. Let's see what we got here. 88. I don't know. Looks like they chose not to come get those tires. I kind of don't blame them. Uh-oh. There, Topher. Topher, you speak the facts, man. I gotta buy you a rabbit's foot for Christmas, man, because you definitely need it. You have the worst iRacing luck I've ever seen. Man, I don't even know what to say. All right, let's see what we got. BJ Godsey still in the lead. Looks like Eric Stoy lost a spot. Mike Smith, shout out to him. He's up in 6th spot. He's up 4 from where he started, but he's having the back end looks beat to crap, but it's running good, and nonetheless he's up in 6th position. Bill Percy he was a little bit involved in that. Truck don't look too bad. The back looks good. The front's got a little tiny bit of yeah, Topher's laughing at me here. Yeah, the front's a little beat up, but that shouldn't be too bad. He was able to get on the brakes there and not hit very hard on the back of the other truck. Should be all right. Eric Stoy's truck looks really good. Mark Dantuma's truck looks pretty solid, maybe a little bit on the front. 91 out of 120 here. We are doubled up, getting ready for a restart. I don't know. Maybe we don't come down and get tires. I hear you, Topher. Yeah, you want the whole rabbit? I'll get you a damn rabbit, man.
Green flag.
AJ gonna get a good jump here. Chris Parker, a little wheel spin, but he's able to hold off the man slammer back there. Jared Heasley in 4th. Eric Stoy, didn't get a terribly good start, but does Chris Parker have something for AJ here? He's hanging with him so far. 93 out of 120 here. Brandon Springer looks like he's back up to 9th. Bill Percy must have, his truck must not be liking the way it's handling. Dropped back to 10th, restarted about 7th, so might not be handling the way he wants it. Or he's just kind of waiting. Oh, looks like Mark Dantuma's spinning back there. Oh, he saved it. Okay. Save. Thought he was going around there. Eric Stoy is looking real racy here. He's looking for a way by Mr. Heasley and Mr. Slammer. But they are side by side, so that makes it extremely difficult. Oh, he's going to throw it down low here. It's just so tough to... You really can't go 3 wide here. You can, but looks like he'll get under Jared here on the inside at a turn 3 and 4. Going to take him a couple turns to complete the pass if he can. Jared's going to get a good run off the outside there, but I think if Eric works this right, he should be able to complete it. Just might take a few laps. Let's work a little bit each lap. He's going to be clear off of turn 4, and he will slide up in front of Jared Heasley. Move Eric Stoy to the 4th position. He's going to get under the man-slammer here for third spot. Does Eric Stoy have something for AJ? Move Eric Stoy up into third. He's now got his sights set on Chris Parker. Let's ride out the back of Eric Stoy here. That's looking back at the man-slammer. Oh, looks like Jared Heasley's in hot. He clips the apron, but he manages to save it there. It's a good piece of driving on his part. Usually when you hit that apron, it's game over. It just sends it right back up. $21 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it looks like Chris Parker is spinning. Oh, he's able to save it. Move Eric Stoy to second. Eric Stoy and AJ Godsey are going to decide this race. $19 laps to go. Looks like Eric is about 7/10 of a second behind. The gap is closing. He's 5/10 back. William Mann Jr. able to get on the outside of Chris Parker here for the third spot. Chris Parker fighting back hard on the inside though. DJ Kinner just kind of waiting to see where this which one of these two wants to get ahead, and then he can start his charge up through the front. Brandon Springer, shout out to him, back up to 6th spot. When I was talking with him earlier, he was struggling a little bit in practice, but he seems to have figured it out. Having a solid run. The truck don't look pretty, but she's running good. DJ Kinner is trying. I think he's faster. They're side by side. He really doesn't have anywhere to go. Brandon Springer is also right there. Eric Stoy is closing in on AJ here. 16 to go. Gotta just take a little bit each lap. Don't want to try to take it all at once, because that's when she'll reach out and bite you. Yeah, this seems to be, Brandon Springer, excuse me, very loose off the turn. And the man-slammer and Chris Parker up here don't know who wants to be up in the third spot. Been side by side for quite a while. Looks like William Mann will clear him. DJ Kinner going to get to his outside now. 14 laps to go. Check back up at the front here. Make sure we're not having a... looks like the gap's kind of leveled off here. 13 laps to go. Brandon Springer, DJ Kinner made his way by Chris Parker. Now Brandon Springer's to the outside. Chris Parker clips the apron there a little bit. Heads up driving there, though. He's able to hang on to it. Looks like, is that Heasley getting to his outside there? This is out the back of Springer. Oh, he's going to get a little bump from Parker. Coming up on 10 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to decide this thing. We're getting our longest run of the night here. You can see Chris Parker's very loose. AJ Godsey is your leader. Looks like Eric Stoy kind of hanging right around 7/10 of a second. Oh, we got a spin. Caution's out. Now I think we come get tires. Looks like Mike Smith crashed. Look and see what happened. Looks like just gets loose off the turn. Oh, he locks it up though. Oh, that might be all right. I don't think that's going to hurt it too bad. Just loose off of turn 4, which that happened so quick. I think he'll be all right with that though. Well, let's see what the leaders are going to choose to do here. I think the tough one. Do you come down and get tires and give up that track position, or do you stay out and everybody else comes and you're a sitting duck? AJ stays out. Story Boy stays out. No takers so far. Looks like Jared Heasley coming in for a set. Mark Dantuma coming in for a set. That might, I don't know, that might be, I don't know how many stayed out, but if they're the only two that came, that might make it a little difficult. We shall see. I'll have to see. So, looks like you're going to have AJ, Eric, William Mann Jr., DJ Kinner, Brandon Springer, Chris Parker, Bill Percy, Jeff Zappa, John Smith, Larry Ashby, and then you're going to have 4 fresh tires in 11th with Jared Heasley, 12th with Mark Dantuma, and 13th with Mike Smith. That's what we're going to keep an eye on. I want to see how quick. I mean, there's only going to be, oh, hell, I don't know, 5 or 6 laps to, maybe 5 or 4 laps to go. So, I don't think they're going to have enough time to utilize those tires, but we'll just have to wait and see. That was kind of one of those calls. If, you know, as the leader, you hate to have to make it, because if, you know, if AJ stays out and, you know, second all the way back through 14th pits, he's done. But the fact that he had a lot of people stay out with him, you know, and only 3 people came in for fresh tires, they're back in 10th, 11th, 12th. So I don't think it's enough time to do anything with it. I think they'll pick off a few, don't get me wrong. Oh, now he's moving up to 9th. I think he'll get a few. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. If he starts on the inside, that might help. You know, good run off all the turns. We'll have to see. Right now, fresh tires are 9th, 10th, and 11th. See us doubling up yet here. The lights go out on the pace truck. Looks like they did go out. We are going green this time by. When we go green, there'll be 4 laps to go. But we're going to see. Fresh tires are in 9th. So let's just, in fact, we'll ride with fresh tires. See, no, he's got the inside, so that's going to help. If they push wide, he can get a good run off. We'll have to see. So Jared is 9th. First truck on fresh tires, rather. See what he can do. Again, you can time the start, but you can't pass to the inside, but you can pass to the outside before the start-finish line. He's going to get a good run here. Throw it on the inside of Bill. Bill's going to get up into the 34. All right, we're going to... Oh, 34. Oh, we got wrecked. Looks like DJ Kinner. Oh, Jared Heasley's spinning. No. Save it.
Good look here.
He saves it. 3 laps to go, so he's picked off a few. We're going to get a green-white checkered here for sure. Let's go back and look at that. We got DJ Kinner here. Maybe Brandon Springer. Ah, man. Oh, Springer on his hood, I think. Got to watch that again. I'm not really sure what happened there. It looks like they kind of, looks like a racing deal. They just kind of came into each other there. I don't think there was any. They just kind of incidental contact, if you will. Whew! Wild ride for Springer there. See him trying to grab a gear. It's a shame, he was having a good run there. I gotta call it. The guy that can do no wrong, Mr. Ashby, is up here. Let me get a outside view. He's up 13 spots from where he started in 5th position. The truck's beat to hell on the back, but he's having a heck of a run. He's going to get himself a top 5 here. Chris Parker is also up 15 spots from where he started in 4th. 8 spots up is the Manslammer. And you got AJ, who's qualified on the pole. He's still leading this thing. And Eric Stoy is up 1 from where he started in 2nd. So now Jared, fresh tires, is up in 6th spot. It's going to put him on the outside. Let's see what he can do with it from here. We're going to definitely be into a green-white checkered for sure. But if he can pick off, I don't know, 1 or 2 on this start, and we get another caution after he picks off 2, I think we get 2 attempts at a green-white checkered. So he needs to pick off at least 1 or 2 cars here, and then he's going to hope for another caution, green, white, checkered, and then he would be starting like fourth or fifth maybe, and then he might be able to do something with that. But we'll see how this plays out. AJ Gotze wants this thing to just go green and stay green. Again, we're going to ride with Heasley on the start here. Looks like we're going to double up here. See the truck, how Larry Ashby's truck looks there. You can see a hole missing in the corner. She don't look pretty, but she's running good. We got 3 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh tires on board right now with Jared Heasley. Fresh tires in 6. Let's see what he can do with it.
Green flag. Caution's out.
Oh, caution's
Tell us what
out.
you got when you get a chance.
It's like, who was that? Mark Dantuma. See what happens to Mark. Oh, looks like Bill gets in a little hot. Just gets him on the outside. Left rear quarter panel. Sends him around. Looks like, who was that? Somebody got a piece of him there. I didn't see who hit Mark, but somebody came by and clipped him. So we're gonna do this again. I think we get 2. I don't think we get more than that. So this should be, regardless of what happens, this should be the final flag. If we get another caution, it should end under caution. So that's gonna. Oh, Jared's gonna still be in 6th. I don't know that he's gonna have enough to do this, but he has the tires. Just nowhere to. There's just not enough track to utilize it at this particular track. Oh, let's get off. Let's go. Let's see if we can get on the back of AJ. Darn, can't get it. Here we go. That picture you see on the bed of the truck is his grandfather, I believe. A picture of when he served. I can't get a close-up of it for some reason, not letting me, but he was able to get that picture on there, so that's really cool. Able to do that. Can't really get a good shot of it, but yeah, that is the picture he's got there, so that's pretty cool. Looks like lights are out on the pace truck. We are doubling them up, and I believe the next flag will end this one. If we get a caution, it's over. It ends under caution. So I don't think we have any more attempts at a green, white, checkered, but this would be green, white, checkered number 2. Here we go.
Green flag.
AJ gonna get a good start. Gonna slide up in front of Storyboy. Storyboy's gonna jump down low. He can get there. Will he use the bumper? He's there. Does he drive it in deep in 3 and 4? I wouldn't want to be in that coffee room at work after that, but he's got. Oh, I think he's gonna give it a shot. And I think AJ knows it. He's not gonna let him get there. He's gonna gap him a little bit there in 1 and 2. It's the final lap. He's gonna get a good launch off of 2. He should be okay here. Should be able to hold on for this. AJ Gotze gonna win here in North Wilkesboro, round 12 of the trucks. Let's go see if we can pull him in. are you? AJ Godsey, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I got you, Richie.
Hey, first off, congratulations on the win. Man, she looked like she was on rails out there. Did you have any concern with Eric Stoyboy back there, or did you have it pretty much in hand?
I was pretty confident once I got back out front, but I knew once Eric got up there in those restarts, I keep throwing my timings off on the restarts. I figured if I could at least clear him, I should be able to stay ahead of him.
I figured that was going through your head. I was saying on the broadcast, I would hate to be in that coffee room when you guys go to work if he uses the bumper on you. Do you think he would have used it if he could have got close enough?
I don't know. It's hard saying. I don't know. You'd have to ask him, but I hope not. But then again, it's a short track race, so I wouldn't blame him. You know what I mean? We're all here to win.
10-4. Well, congratulations, buddy. That truck was on rails all night, and go celebrate your win. You earned it, buddy.
Thanks, Richie.
Let's see if we can pull Eric in here.